Hello there, my name is Lockley and welcome to the final episode of the GuildRock SMP. Now, before we get started, I think I'm going to dress in something more formal as it is the final episode. That's better. I've got a nice little tuxedo on now, looking very fancy. Now let's get on with the rest of the video. So as you all know by now, if you've been watching my episodes, there's meteors coming down, and there's one right above my city, but there's three groups of people there's three different types of people who are reacting to the meteors. These guys are saying that it's not real. These guys are saying that it is real. And then these guys are trying to get you to join their cult. I think I can tell which group runs the newspaper. However, I'm on this guy's side because I don't think the meteors are real, honestly. That can't hurt me. I'm secretly terrified those things are going to destroy everything. And I've just noticed that the meteors have been hitting here too. And, you know, I'm with this man, I've got a bad feeling about this. But anyway, let's move into the next part of the video. So now I'm going to do a tour of my bases this season, spawn and the shopping district. So let's get into that. So let's start off here at my starter base. So this boat is what I built on the first day of me being on the server. It is really cool. I didn't build the sails right away, but obviously I think that was the second episode that I built the sails. But anyway, it's on this dock here. So originally this area was just one small island, but obviously I've extended it. Anyway, we've got this dock and we've got two other boats that I built just so that the first one wasn't lonely. Then over here we've got the first island. It's really cool. It's got this nice waterfall going down it. It houses the nether portal, and it's also got a lighthouse on top of it. And then there's these waterfalls which lead to the inside cave. It looks really cool. I've got this sorting system that was built by Salty that I never used, but it still looks cool. Then over here we've got Missing's airship. This was one of the last things he built before he left GuildRock, and it looks really cool. And around the same time Missing was building that, I was building this volcano over here. This was the last thing I built in this base before I considered it done. And I think it looks really cool. And then finally over here we've got the second island. It's got a nice bridge leading to the first island. And then we've got small trees dotted around. And then there's just these small houses that are very, very simple, but I think it makes the area feel a lot less empty. So that's good. Next up on this tour is spawn. So when you first spawn in, this is what you see. This is the 00 mark. There is no secret entrances here whatsoever. And there's a little guy here telling us that the end is near. These people. I'm on the red people side, honestly. It's not real. But anyway, when you spawn in, you can go through here and get yourself some tools or armour. And armour. Bed here so you can sleep, and all of that is inside this nice little courtyard here. I'm not going to cover every single little detail, but I'll try to do a lot of the stuff, so let's get into that. So this right here is the lighthouse. This is where you can get build materials for your spawn build, right here. The ship, and this house is a map of the entire 4K by 4K area that we can build our bases in. So obviously you've got shopping district there, you've got my island base there, you've got spawn there, and then you've got my city base there. Next up is the Roman church. This is personally one of my favourite spawn builds, and it's massive. What the? I can't walk past this block. 1 second. Huh. Okay. But let's try and not get distracted. Oh. So I'll say... There's more? Huh? Oh, there's not more, it's just one long line. Anyway, there's all these seats here. Then at the front you've got a lectern and a stage, and it just looks really cool. And this is actually based off a real life church in Beverly Hills, I think it is. And yeah, it just looks really cool. Next up is the GuildRock Museum. This was made by Barn, and it's got a really nice dinosaur skeleton here. You've got an orange one. Then you've just got a bunch of other stuff. The world download's coming out soon, so you'll be able to explore everything here for yourself. Over here, we've got the amphitheatre, and this looks really cool. This was by the Brotherhood, so you've got your stage here. You'd have your actors on here doing performance. Then you'd come over here, and okay, I was wondering what that dripping was. And the audience would stand here because they can't afford chairs. I personally can, because I'm the richest person on the server in Lockly Coin. Off at spawn is the Straight Tower of Pisa. Parody of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. 1 minute, let me just fix it. There we go. So everything's now leaning, as you can see. Let's show you the interior then. So you've got a nice carpet here. I'll go through it quickly. I'll stop rambling. You've got a nice library on this floor. Then once you've done the parkour, you can get to go up to the next floor, which is another library, but this time you've got a table. Then on the floor after that, you've got a nice little walkway. And on this floor, you've got toilets. On this one, you've got a map of the entire world. This one's a lot smaller. It's using the 2000 by 2000 maps. Then finally up here we've got the world's saddest fish tank. All the fish just... Whoa, a minute, that's the highest they've gone. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, they normally just stay at the bottom there. And then finally, the most fitting part of this building, there is a giant death ray trying to take out the sun. So next up on this tour is the shopping district. Obviously, I'm not going to do a tour of this entire area because it is packed and I'll be here for hours. But I'm just going to go through stuff that I've built and stuff that I'm personally proud of. So let's get into that. What I'm going to show you over here is the Connect 4 minigame. I built this. There was a version over there, but it was a lot bigger and I've compacted it. And actually, I've got a tutorial for this minigame on my channel, so you can see that on my channel if you go there. It's in a playlist called Redstone Tutorials. But this is the redstone here. We've got a red coder which selects what slot you want to go in, and then we've got a concrete powder launcher that puts the piece in. So what happens is okay, so this is on the 4th slot, so this will go in the middle. Press the button and it shoots it right into the middle. Next minigame that I made was a collaboration with Rocket. Basically, I did the redstone, Rocket did the stadium. It was a good collaboration. It was quite fun. But how this minigame works is you're in this place on the ice, so you can sprint and jump and everything. But what you do is you have to push the boat into the goal. Obviously, there was someone else on the other side trying to stop you from doing that. But when it goes in, it will update the score and it will dispense another boat into the middle. It takes a second, like that. And the redstone for this is all underground. I think the last time I showed this on my channel, all the redstone was above here, but I've revamped it because 1, it looks better, and 2, it makes for a better playing experience. But the redstone's just down here and it looks quite cool. So this bit puts the boat up and then this bit changes the score. And basically whenever an item goes past in one of these hoppers, it just dispenses a new boat and then changes the correct score. And then the final minigame that I worked on was this, which is a collaboration with Josh. And Josh did most of the work, and this place looks stunning. I'm telling you. The trees, everything. It looks absolutely amazing. But what you do is you come over here, you select how many players you want, press the button, and then it dispenses a boat from the ground, like that. And then you get in here, you flick this lever, the traffic light goes to green, and then you can go. So this project was my idea, but Josh carried it a lot, and it looks amazing, as I've said. So thanks for that, Josh. There's a water trap there that Dickie put in as well. And overall, this racetrack turned out amazingly, but that's one lap. And yeah. Oh, the final place I'm going to be showing on this tour is my city base, and this is my mega base for the season, and it does look amazing. We've got multiple skyscrapers around here. We've got a meteor that is getting forever closer. So I'll just go in depth on this bit and go through a bunch of the buildings. So first up is Jess's Cafe. This place looks amazing. You've got a little outdoor dining area, and you've got a desk, then you've got a bunch of tables, the kitchen, and then the fridge or freezer. It's a walk-in freezer. There we go. Next up we have Akimitsu's building, and he is procrastinating doing his interior, just like he's procrastinating doing his second episode. But honestly, I don't think this is going to get done because we've only got a few days left of the season. But I'll just show you the building quickly. I did the exterior of all of these. I just gave the interiors to other people so that I didn't have to do it. Apart from the LC Limited building, I did that one. But the building looks really cool. Up we've got this building. This is the smallest one, and I gave the interior of this one to April, and she's done some work. And I don't think this one's going to get done either. I don't think any of them are going to get done, apart from the LC Limited one, which is already done. But yeah. Next up we have Hawkon's building. He's actually done quite a bit of the interior. As you might have been able to see them through the window. So you come through here, you got the front desk, metal detector. Okay, we've got a metal detector, and then sanitation room. You come through here, you press this button, and it sanitises you. Then you go through these doors, and you've got a little seating area. This leads into the back room. Then up these stairs, we have another small area, evidence locker. Oh, is this meant to be like a police station? Okay. Special case locker. Alright, alright. And then up here is nothing else. But that's Hawkon's building. And I'm not going to go too deep into any of the more of the interiors, but this is Barn's building. You can see the interiors here. You've got a swimming pool on this one. You've got absolutely nothing on that one. You've got a nice little conference room there, and you've got this little stage area, and then the rest of it's nothing, and it still looks really cool. And then finally you've got this one, which I gave to Andy, and Andy's only got 20 something hours on the server, and has still done more than Akimitsu. So thank you, Andy, very cool. Now let's move on to the LC Limited building. So the LC Limited one is the biggest building, and also the main building in this base. So they've got my storage room here, and then it's got, all the floors are pretty much the same. so I'll show you. We've got a bedroom there, bathroom there, master bedroom there, living room slash kitchen slash dining room here, and then a study here. You can watch me actually build these interiors on, I think it's episode 20, possibly, I'm not sure. Whichever episode it was. Which episode was it actually? I think it was episode 21, though it may be episode 20. Watch them all, and watch all my episodes. They're really cool. But let's move on to the penthouse. Oh, in the storage room there is this elevator, however it is a bit slow, so I'm just going to fly up there now. But this here is the penthouse, and this was made by Jess, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm just going to walk around so you can have a look. It is really cool, and Jess did an amazing job. Got some bedrooms up here, and then down here we've got a fish tank. I'm going to try and not land in the fire with my pet axolotl. And just overall, this is a really cool interior. And now for the final part of the video, we're going to put all our stuff away so that you can get it in the world download. So if you do get the world download, my stuff will be in my storage room in these two chests. So I'll put my inventory in there, and then my ender chest will go in there. Now I want to thank every single one of you for watching this season. I've been Lockley, and what was that? Oh no, I need to get out of here. Let's go see Rocket. Rocket! Rocket, yeah. Where are you?
Oh,
Rocket!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Rocket,
Lockley.
Quick! Meteors, they're here.
Oh,
come.
They're here?
Quick,
What?
Rocket,
What,
now,
now?
Rocket.
Really?
Oh, I think he means rocket.
Yes.
Rocket. You're in the rocket. Right.
Come on,
Yeah.
quick.
Okay.
They've hit the shopping district, but I think they're about to hit my base as well, so you need to be quick, because it's right next to your base.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's climb all the systems and get ready to go.
Alright.
Okay, everybody
3, 2, 1, blast off.